ladies and gentlemen, come back with me Nikita Priscilia in talk show tonight. And today in this time, we invite three interviews person. That's the interviews person who are well known public figures in their fields. And already there were three public figures. There are Mr. Hafiz, Mr. Halim, and Miss Via. Good evening, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good evening, Cila.
Maybe to the point, just go to the first question. And recently, the coronavirus pandemic that has hit this country has gotten worse. And how do you think about this?
My opinion about this virus is terrible, saying so many victims. Therefore, we must be more careful and protect the environment and ourselves.
Okay, and Mr. Halim, how do you think?
Okay, in my opinion, the increase in cases nationally is contributes with the region. It must be seen why the region that made the largest contribution reported an increase in larger cases. What is clear, the addition of high cases is triggered by several factors. Among other things, due to the speed of case tracking or contact tracking and PCR testing carried out in the area. Because the speed of contact tracking and testing is the key in case finding. However, it could be that the high increase in cases was triggered by the anticlimax of public awareness. People are getting tired of large scale social interaction, although the new normal is still in transition or adaptation. People have considered living a normal life without restriction. Since the beginning, the coronavirus was considered a deadly and very dangerous virus. Though it's not like that. The truth is the transmission of this virus is very fast, but not deadly. In fact, more than 50% of COVID-19 patients would be because of comorbidities of or comorbidities.
Okay, and Mr. Via, how about you?
In my opinion, the corona pandemic is very detrimental, especially for the work of a musician. Job that involves a lot of people while performing must be pending for several months and income also decreased. The pandemic has effect for my financial and I have to keep looking for alternative work to earn extra income. But behind the loss that I feel in the pandemic, we are also required to maintain our health, wash our hand diligently, and also we gather with our family and take a break for the busy work.
Okay, well, we deliberately invite three top stars who were idolized because during this pandemic, there was a production and always a lot of events were not affected by a pandemic. Is that perfection correct? Or even have a hug impact on your career, Miss Via?
Actually, a pandemic has had a huge impact on my career, financial, and also in my life. A musician job really depends on the audience, especially since I often hold live concert. Since the pandemic, concert and event have been held virtually, and the preparation is more complicated than live concert. There are also many teams that have to be temporarily suspended due to the pandemic. The surviving team have to work hard to stay entertaining even though it's virtual.
Okay, and for Mr. Hafiz and Mr. Halim, how do this pandemic impact for your career?
When it comes to career matters, I can make a guess about anything to come because basically a musician life like me will feel heavy with no income throughout the stage schedule. This made the musician nervous about the current stage situation. I also can imagine that if I didn't have a gig schedule, maybe I would change profession to make money to survive.
Uh, for my own career, it was very influential, starting from decreasing in income.
Oh, that means this pandemic has also greatly affected for your career and life.
Very influencing. The impact was felt everywhere.
Yeah, very influential on life, especially from an economic point of view.
Oh, okay. And I have one question for Miss Via. And as a musician, is there a song that describes what we have been through during this pandemic?
While I was at home, I got a lot of inspiration for the follow up work and this been released this year. Thanks the pandemic, I have room to improve my work for the better.
Oh, okay. And the last question. How do you to handle current this problem?
To handle this problem, we have to take care of ourselves and the environment. And for the economy, we should have another business at this time.
In dealing with this problem, I can only carry out the recommendation urged by the government, such as maintaining distance, wearing masks, and living healthy.
Stay patient, stay positive, and steadfast in the dealing with problem because all these problem must have a solution. A musician, he can only rely on social media as a source of income and keep working even at home.
And well, maybe that is for tonight. Thanks for the time, Mr. Hafiz, Mr. Halim, and Miss Via. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye.